trading away little pieces of myself. So you ask what's wrong with me, that's
부스러. Why do you do this? 무슨 비디오?
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story, which is called Buddy's Last Journey. When Emily turned 10, her parents surprised her with a golden-furred puppy wrapped in a red bow. She named him Buddy because that's exactly what he was. From the first moment he stumbled across the living room floor, they were inseparable. Emily had never known love quite like it. Buddy was the kind of dog who knew when you were sad, who waited by the door every day at 3:15 p.m. for Emily to come home from school, and who curled up at the foot of her bed every night, no matter how cramped it got. They grew up together. As Emily turned into a teenager, and then a young woman, Buddy aged too, his golden fur slowly turning white around the muzzle, his steps slower, his naps longer. By the time Emily left for college, Buddy was already 12 years old. It broke her heart to say goodbye, even if just for a few months at a time. Every time she came back home for holidays, Buddy would still meet her at the door, wagging his tail, though no longer with the same puppy-like energy. One winter, during her final year of college, Emily received a call from her mother. "It's Buddy," she said softly. "He's not doing so well. You should come home." Emily didn't hesitate. She packed her bag and caught the first train back. When she arrived, Buddy was lying in his favorite spot by the fireplace. He looked up at her, his tail thumping weakly against the rug. His eyes still held that same love, that same loyalty, even if his body could no longer keep up. She knelt beside him, tears slipping silently down her cheeks. "Hey, old boy," she whispered. "I'm here." For the next few days, Emily barely left his side. She fed him water with a spoon, stroked his soft fur, and told him all about her classes, her dreams, and how she wished he could live forever. In some ways, she felt he understood every word. On the third night, when snow was gently falling outside and the world was quiet, Buddy rested his head on her lap and let out a deep sigh, the kind that sounds like a farewell. Emily's mother found her there in the morning, still sitting on the floor, Buddy's collar in her hand. They buried Buddy beneath the big oak tree in the backyard, the place he used to chase butterflies and roll in the grass. Emily placed his favorite tennis ball on top of the small grave, and for days, the house felt unbearably empty. Years passed. Emily graduated, got a job, moved to the city. But she never forgot Buddy. His picture stayed on her desk, his collar hung by her front door. She often found herself talking to him in her thoughts, especially when life felt overwhelming. One rainy afternoon, on her way home from work, Emily saw a small dog huddled under a bus stop bench, shivering, wet, and alone. Something tugged at her heart. Without thinking, she knelt down and held out her hand. The little dog, a mutt with mismatched ears and sad brown eyes, crawled toward her. She took him home, dried him off, fed him, and gave him a blanket. He slept curled up on her couch like he'd always belonged there. She named him Chance. Chance was nothing like Buddy. He was jumpy, nervous around strangers, and chewed on just about everything he could find. But he was also fiercely loyal, always wanted to be near her, always watching her with those big, trusting eyes. Emily knew then that no dog could ever replace Buddy. But that wasn't the point. Love doesn't have to look the same to be real. It just has to be given a chance. One night, as Chance lay asleep by her feet, Emily looked out the window at the city lights and smiled softly to herself. "Thanks, Buddy," she whispered, "for teaching me how to love like this." If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.